Hey, hello, good afternoon. Today it's nearly 12:22 on a Saturday early afternoon. I want to talk about what I did last week. As you could see, I put two movies online, one about my artwork and the story behind it, and the other about the story, about my view about reincarnation, the afterlife, and the mind in a way. I did get a couple of views, a couple of likes as well. I don't know how many views I had with that one, but people did like it. In the meantime, I also made another poem. I will talk about that later on. Even kijken, let me see. I have 468 views within 2 or 3 days. So I won't go through in the contest, but I do think it's nice because I do get reactions from people who like my artwork or my poems in a way. So what did I do today? Or this week? I went to the pharmacy a couple of times to pick up medicines for my parents, but also for myself. I had to go back because not all of my medicines were at the pharmacy when I was there. Also took blood samples for the uh, medicine level, and I didn't hear anything, so I think it's okay. A couple of weeks ago, I also took blood samples, but then for my doctor. He called me back. We talked about cholesterol, that was okay, but the sugar level was a bit too high, 6.3, when 6.1 is the normal maximum. So he advised me to have a stroll every now and then, like walking the dog or making a stroll on my own to do something. Because I don't do much at sport, and I'm sitting at home mostly because I can't, take crowds often. So that was a good advice from him. Well, at the moment it's really beautiful weather. They say it will even be 18 degrees Celsius. For February, that's really high. So maybe like last year that we had a really great, yeah, a soft winter, but also a very good spring, autumn, and summertime. So that's nice. So that's an advice. So I think I will do that then. Other things, I listen to music a lot, like Underworld, Beck, and at the moment Tupac. It was recommended by a good friend of mine last night. Uh, he has good lyrics, but you can hear a lot of anger in his work. So, other things I did a lot of grocery shopping, almost daily. I don't mind that, so that's normal. I went to an art shop with my parents. My father wanted to buy a couple of brushes and asked if I wanted to come along to see how what they all had on sale. And it was nice. It was nice, but I must say the Schminkepastel, what I really like using, was more expensive than ordering them online. But I also want to paint again with acrylics, and I noticed they have many canvas pieces for a normal price. It depends on what kind of brand you take. But I did calculate that I need at least 150 to 200 euros that I can start with painting again, because you need a couple of canvas things, and paint and brushes. That's expensive. So, well, that's a bit about it actually. I watched a couple of YouTubes. One about Reboot Battlestar Galactica. Ooh, I really liked that show series back in the day. Very cool, very cool. There were a lot of spin-offs and things like that. He did add a couple of great points actually, for another timeline in a way, and it looked okay. He had a great story about it, so we'll see about that in the future. Also about the guy living in Germany. He came from the United States, and he had 10 great points why Germany is better than the US. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Good healthcare, free schooling, universities, and things like that. Uh, Great parks in the middle of Europe, so that you can travel to all places in the European Union. Uh, like for me, living in the Netherlands, it's a bit the same, I guess. So I don't travel often, but maybe I could do that in the future. Would love to, because my last holiday was in 2007. So I would love to go on a holiday, even if it's just for 1 week or 2 weeks. I have to save up money for that, so I will do that. Also, other photos from my artwork. Yeah, 30. €3 for many photos from my artwork. I like that. I like that. I do that every now and then. And this time I ordered photos from the paintings I put online as well a week ago. So that's nice. Well, that's a bit about it for today. Like I said, I didn't do really many grocery shopping and things like that. So I will end with a poem. Where does eternity stop? I wrote that 2-3 days ago, so I hope you like it. Here it goes. Sometimes I think about the mind and its mysterious ways. How far are you within yourself, projecting nonsense and fantasies on top of each other? Nothing wrong with that every now and then. What will happen when you lose the game, sucked inside a vacuum, projecting them on the outside world? Fantasies again, this time for real, delusional, hallucinatic. Where does eternity stop when it is locked up inside the mind? New maps open for us eventually. The afterlife is no joke. You can let yourself go in eternity of love, eventually reincarnating into another body, from one life into another, until the end of your reincarnation cycle on Earth. We go to faraway places in the universe with our twin soul, but also with many people we know. Let light shine inside your mind, focusing on the afterlife. You can get more peace from that, letting go of labyrinths, never-ending turmoils laying to rest, sometimes moving alone, sometimes with people you know, growing higher in the spheres of eternal love. I like the same subject, of course, but it's possible that it's a bit about the same things I talk about all the time. But I do like it. I do like it a lot. Because, like I said, I love writing and painting about the afterlife. So I will keep it like this. It's nearly 7 minutes. I would say have a very, very good weekend and a very, very good week. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.